So what's going on, people? Welcome back to the Hit the Bid program. Today we have our first guest ever. It's a Friday, and I told you guys we bring you some interesting people to talk to. Here's a guy, and this will be a funny story. Here's a guy that I was compared to. Somebody wanted to know if I knew David Schein, if I was related to David Schein, because he was so similar to me in what you're trying to accomplish, that I've been dying to meet him. And then next thing you know, we're all working in the same floor together. So this is David Schein, everybody. Welcome to the room. Dave Schein from Schein's Room.
Hey everybody, what's up guys? It's good to be here, Hit the Bid.
Welcome.
Thank you, thanks for having me. It's cool to get a comparison to you. I'll take that any day of the week. I think that it's an interesting change in the world with technology now and being able to get out to the whole sort of generation of traders or investors or people who are trading anything out there. And, with technology we could do that now. So, it's great to be here.
It is a great thing. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, the whole broadcasting thing, just to make sure it works.
Carlos, your microphone?
We've been trying to do this for a while, as you know, try to get this complete transparency thing going, where we're talking about what we're doing, because my problem has been over the last couple of years that when I say I've had a winning trade or a losing trade or whatever the case is, there's that point where why would they trust somebody on the internet? I'm just some guy talking, but now that we have our microphones in front of us, usually we're trading, seriously, and it's hard for people to take me seriously. You've seen my videos, obviously. So some people can't take me seriously, but we've been taking it real serious between 9:30 and 9:45 and 11:30, and then we have the club hours, as we call them. That's when we have our guests on. So Dave, they've compared me to you more for the fact that we both kind of broadcast. So tell us about, your history and how you got started in the industry, and bring us up to date where you are now.
Right. So we're definitely brothers from different mothers.
That's why I grew the beard.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I actually shaved this morning. I'm just stressed out with the market. So it goes, for me, it goes back to the late 90s. And in the late 90s, I started trading. I came from the entertainment world first. Late 90s, my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife, one morning after a late night out, I crawl into bed, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, and she says, "Tomorrow you're going to get your ass a job." And I was like, no way, this is the best life in the world. Next day, kicks me out of bed, 6 a.m., go to check out this thing called trading, stock trading, day trading as we used to call it. And so I go ahead, you want to ask a question?
No, so your wife actually pushed you into the trading world?
She pushed me into the trading world.
That's so funny, okay.
So anyway, so she kicks me out, she says go get a job, I go to trade. First day I walk into an office, suit, tie, resume like everybody out there.
Right.
Everybody walked in, first day looking like that. I went to the guy who I was meeting. He says, go take a computer in the back office and don't come out till you make money.
Wow.
And on the way out, he says, never wear a suit, a tie, briefcase, resume ever again. That was the prerequisites of coming in. So I go into the back office. At that time, these guys were making, $300,000 a day. They had zero time for a guy like me.
Wow.
Threw me into the dungeon and said, don't come out. So literally, I think 3, 4, 5 days later, after learning from literally the janitor taught me how to use the keys on a keyboard and how to set up a layout and what I was looking at. And I come out 3 days later out to the floor, huge trading floor, all these veteran traders making size money. And I come out with my hands over my head like this. I killed it, winning trade. So guy stood up, Schein, how much? How'd you do? I was like $17.50. And they flipped me the bird, cursed me out, said get back into your dungeon and really don't come out till you make money. One of the things, and I want to compliment you, one of the things that I think you do really well in this business of broadcasting and talking about real life making money in the marketplace, you can combine both of entertaining, and you are super entertaining, and also getting serious and talking about stock and helping people out there improve their abilities. And I think that's very commendable. For me, yes, I've killed it year after year after year for the past 13, 15 years straight. So one of the things that I do, and we have a website, it's called scheinsroom.com.
Right.
What we do on our site is we also try to help navigate through the marketplace to give people that ultimate trading environment. What's the ultimate trading environment means? It's the It's the office that I always had. It's the 150 traders I had surrounding me, fighting for that seat to sit together with a trader to help them, like you,
Right.
to help them navigate these markets, which are changing on a dime, changing every day. Great years, good years, okay years, and then again great years. So in 2008, most people got killed. Hedge funds, the best funds, people out there, long-term investors, short-term investors. It was one of my best years, 2008. For me, I adapt to the different market situations that are currently out there at all times.
Right.
So I'm able to be nimble and flexible, and I read what the market tells me to read in order to take advantage of it. Sure, was it easier? Definitely. Is this still the best job in the world if you can make money trading?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, without a question. So, part of the story when I talked about my entertainment business versus going to trade stock, I thought I had the dream life. I'd go into, a concert at, Thursday night from 10 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock at night till 4 o'clock in the morning, have a couple drinks and get home, and they hand me a envelope. I was like, this is the life until I found trading.
Yeah.
And a funny story is that I felt like it was like any place. I had to drive out from Long Island and Queens into the middle of New Jersey, somewhere in central Jersey, every day.
Right.
An hour and a half, 2 hour drive every single day. Why'd I do it? They taught me how to make $1,000 to $2,000 a day.
Right.
So I said to myself, I'm so thankful it's only in central Jersey. I could have put this thing in Washington, D.C., and I would be driving 5 hours a day to get to the office, and I'd still do it, because when you could learn how to make $1,000 or $2,000 a day in many environments and do it for a living and do it consistently, there's nothing better, as we said, than trading.
So let me ask you, what you learned back then, does it still work today?
Definitely. My fundamental rules have stayed constant, and it's pretty ironic because when I teach a class and we do educational stuff, I teach people from my own experience, from my own rules that have not changed one bit from day one. The fundamental rules, the psychology behind trading, the underlying, just ideas that have not changed one bit. Yes, you need to adapt at all times. You need to be flexible. You need to be nimble. You need to understand the changing environments for sure.
Right.
But the underlying fundamentals, I think, never change. It doesn't matter for me, it doesn't matter what I'm trading. I could trade, commodities or options or stock or baseball cards, as we've talked about before.
Right.
And as long as you keep these fundamentals the same, that's what will always pay me the bills, and it has in every market.
That's great.